Jacob. We're going for a Miata. My $1 1990 Mazda Miata.
Without launch control. Yeah, buddy.
It's really hard with two people in it going uphill against the wind.
Let's go. Nice.
All right.
Horsepower and torque.
116 horsepower, 100 pound-feet of torque from a 1.6 liter four-cylinder, which was commonly found in the 323s of the era.
Bro, triple digits.
Okay, so I did get this for $1. I'm going to explain that soon because is this true? You were there for the phone call, you saw everything.
And as soon as you told me it was a $1 Miata, I was like, how much is this going to cost me in repairs?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so NA Miata, it went from 1990 to 97. That's the first one.
Oh, we get a history lesson. I'm excited.
A little bit. So this one has the 1.6 liter motor and then a short nose, I don't know, something at the front for timing chains.
Okay.
Then they made a long nose version, which was easier to work on. Then they went to a 1.8 liter that had 130 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque.
And I believe that engine was also thrown into Ford Escort GTs. I think. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah. And then we got an awesome 5-speed manual transmission, which I am so excited for you to test out because it is like freaking perfect. It is a little slow, okay? It's a slow car, but it's one of those cars you got to get up to speed, move around, keep it going. It revs up to 7,000 and I'm regularly hitting that.
Okay.
It sounds awesome. It sounds a lot like the Miatas we raced in Gran Turismo all of like COVID.
It actually does.
Which is freaking awesome. So let's listen to it.
From the outside.
While I was fixing it up, I needed to get new tires for it. So I got the General Ultimax RT 45s, which are just like regular all-season tires, because this is a chill car. And General Tire is owned by Continental Tire. Unfortunately, there's no Continental Tire in this size, so that's why I went with the General. And fun fact, we were at the factory tour, and we got to see all their tires being made in Carolina.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what I did with the old tires?
What's that?
I roasted them off.
Aided by the wet ground of the rain.
Yeah, 110 horsepower, that's fair. And both, in that video, both tires are spinning, which means this one seems to have the VLSD.
Okay, that's good. That is a very good option to have.
Shout out options.
And with that exhaust, I did notice that you went to Hot Rod Scott's, but Yuri, why is it so quiet in here?
I did not get
why does it still have a muffler?
I did not get a nasty
cartel
exhaust. Yeah. I just got the flange fix.
No, that's good.
That's part of the repair stuff.
Yes.
Hold your horses.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I just got excited because I saw that.
Incredible amount of repairs.
I actually genuinely don't know all the repairs on this car yet.
Next cool thing. Look at this steering wheel.
Yep.
No airbag.
Okay. It is a 1990.
So in the States, they all got airbags, but in Canada, 90 and 91 did not get an airbag.
Ah, so you get a nice triangular steering wheel.
It looks a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Do you know what the birthday of this car is?
Triangular, 3-spoke, I guess.
Do you know the birthday of this car, what day it was built?
I don't.
October 1st, 1989.
Oh, okay.
Leave a comment below if you are younger than that. And then, so the looks of this is white.
Yes.
White was a very rare color, but I seem to run into white Miatas everywhere. So that's weird. I found a guy who got one for $9,000, like super nice mint condition, 100,000 kilometers on it.
Yep.
There's another one down the street, and the guy has a white CX-5 to go with it. So that's kind of random. I also have a CX-5.
Yes, you do. And this is also single stage paint, which is much more difficult to detail.
That's part of the upcoming repairs, potentially. And then another thing I learned, do you know what Miata means?
Yeah.
What does that translate to?
Miata is always the answer.
No. Well, it's an actual word that means something.
But it also stands for, I guess the abbreviation is Miata is always the answer.
But what does Miata translate to?
I don't know.
Reward.
Oh.
It's like a reward. So then this is a pop-up headlight, the only pop-up headlight Miata. So if I turn on my headlights, it doesn't go up. What the heck?
Oh, because your car's broken.
How do you make it go up?
I don't know. Is it
push it.
up, down on this one? Those
push
go
it
fast.
Again. Push it up and down multiple times. Let's go. Don't stop.
How do they work? Is it like hydraulic? I hope it's not hydraulic.
I think it's electric.
Yeah, it's got to be electric.
Anyways.
Because they still work.
Yeah, it's sick. Apparently they're supposed to go up with this, but so I'm the only person who can have my headlights on and flip out my headlights, which I do to Miata people regularly.
Feature, not broken.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm gonna go through some of these corners. We'll talk a little bit more about Miata, and then I need you behind the wheel ASAP so that we can get to how I got a $1 Miata.
Yes, and these are some of the original roads that we drove previous ND Miatas on when we compared them and stuff. So we're revisiting these same roads for an experience for Yuri to have his own NA Miata. Oh God, do the brakes work?
Oh, they were great.
Are they new?
They are not new, but everything was very serviced. How sick does this feel?
Yeah.
We're not going like fast at all.
No, we're speed limit, bro.
And you just rev it out and it sounds so good without like a modified exhaust or anything.
Yeah, no, this is great. It's
Wait
a little
for the power.
go-kart,
The
man.
power's coming in, yeah.
It's straight up a little go-kart.
Oh, sorry, it looks better with the headlights up.
There's half my vision gone.
Okay, and then check this out. The heel toe ability. So I'll come up to this, you know, give it a little bit of.
That sounds good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
Stock can be good.
Can be.
In
I
this
like
case,
it. I like it.
well, you'll like it more with your butt in the driver's seat right now.
I'm honestly more excited for you to explain how much I've paid for this, half of this.
You can't put a price on that.
Oh, we're about to find out if you can.
The only special thing with the doors is I would like to see you try to lock the door and
Okay.
close it like you were leaving,
Okay.
like you were parking your car.
Oh, okay, so like this. I need a key.
No. Like lock the door from the inside and close it. Now open it. Idiot. Do you not know this about Japanese cars?
No?
Okay. Easy peasy Japanesey. Lock it. Open the handle while you close it. Now open it.
What?
It's so you don't accidentally lock your key in the car.
That's insane.
No, all Japanese cars are like that. My
No,
240 was like that. Trust me, trust me.
I've owned enough
Comments?
Japanese cars.
Comments?
I've had so many Lexuses and Toyotas and none of them did that.
I meant good Japanese cars.
Yeah, Lexuses and Toyotas. Okay, Yuri, we're buckled in here. A couple things. Obviously, there's going to be a key. I'm not surprised by that. Key slot, normal. Nothing strange there.
This is not push to start. This is a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, I figured, Yuri. Okay, so the first thing I noticed, you have a really rusty gas pedal.
No, the gas pedal is missing its rubber cover.
Okay, so I'm seeing the rusty pedal underneath it.
Okay, so there actually isn't a rubber thing on the gas pedal. They're just not supposed to be rusty.
So it is rusty.
But it's got 3 pedals.
Does this steering column move at
I
all?
don't think so.
Okay, so I'm rubbing my leg on this full brake pressure. So
So
interesting.
you're supposed to drive with your legs more spread, I
Okay,
guess.
yeah. I'll figure this out. I'm used to it. Tall people things.
From
Okay.
what I've heard, under 6 feet, you'll fit perfectly. Over 6 feet, little trouble.
Proof that I'm 6'1.5". Starts no problem.
Give it a rev, give it a rev.
Nothing strange. Got to make sure. How much play is there in gear? Okay.
Not
good.
much, dude.
All
It feels good.
I would say there's some.
Give it a rev. Brings you right back to GT Sport, eh?
That's perfect. They nailed that sound. Okay, so what's red line? Is it like 7 exactly?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna red line
I don't know if
this.
there's a limiter, but I've been shifting it 7 because it hasn't been dun 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 dun. But I also don't want boom 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 boom.
Okay, I'm not gonna rip this thing too hard because it's your baby.
It's not really my favorite.
6,000. No, this feels great.
It feels a lot better with one person. I'll tell you that much.
I bet. Okay,
Like-
get rid of these headlights for me. There we go. Let's go. Oh yeah, we are struggling up this little hill.
You're supposed to stay in it.
Yeah, this is pretty sick.
Turn around and go back downhill.
All right.
You'll enjoy it more. See if it has the ELSD or the LSD. Stay on it.
You want me? I'm not gonna do that. No. That's for you to do.
More, bro.
That feels great. This shifter feels great.
Dude, it goes to 7.
Okay. I gotta judge the brakes on this. Oh yeah, okay. Lots of brake pressure. They feel pretty linear. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Real good.
Power steering seems to be working, Yuri.
Yes, because the belt disappeared on the way to filming today, and we went to Dave's garage and fixed that. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, but the power steering is currently working, and now that I've kind of adjusted myself in here, I'm actually fine. Like
Yeah.
it's not perfect, but it's a little tight, but it is workable at 6'1.5". So let's see a little bit of handling. Stock springs, stock everything?
Stock as heck. I'm keeping it that way.
You bought it from the original owner, which
I'll
we
get
will still
to that.
get to.
There's more to talk about. I want
Yeah.
to feel your handling, your driving, your enjoyment, your heel-toe downshift.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's like the body has to catch up with the steering wheel.
Yeah, oh, it's body rolling.
Yeah, well, it's different than body roll. So like the front and rear are kind of separate from each other, where it's like the front's doing something, the front axle's turning, and then the rear kind of catches up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my Fox body did weird stuff like that, which I'm used to for old cars. So I'm not gonna put this through the ringer.
Is it not fun? Is it not Miata?
No, this is great.
It's the most Miata you could possibly be.
I've been pinned.
Try it with this now.
Oh, there goes half my vision. I've been pinned for half this review already. I'm pinned.
Stay.
I am. Oh my god.
This
is sick. This is sick. Go.
You shifted too soon.
I'm
You
sorry.
stayed.
I'm sorry.
Do you know in GT Sport when we're going up that hill in
Yeah, you
Nürburgring,
gotta stay.
and you just stay a gear down because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to be mentally a gear up higher than I should be.
Gears always full revs.
Yeah. The suspension's also really nice. Like it's nice and comfortable.
The new tires help with that because the old tires were hockey pucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Other fun stuff we need to talk about. Let's get on a nice. Just bring it down a notch.
Okay. It's great so far. I like it. Very enjoyable. Also the seats, very comfortable.
Very comfy. Yeah,
Very
we got some
comfortable.
adjustment. No love art. They hold you in really nice.
I'm just glad you didn't get leather.
I didn't really have a choice. So let's get to the more fun stuff. Did you notice that there's a spoiler for downforce on the window wiper?
I did now. Just one though.
Okay, I'm missing a cup holder area.
Yes.
I don't know where that is, but I heard from a YouTube video that you can use this as a cup holder.
Okay, so this is Fox body things where I had to like wedge it between the shifter and the seat and this thing, handbrake.
Handbrake is on the driver's side, unlike the ND Miatas, which is way cool. I haven't pulled it because I don't want to rip and break it.
Yeah.
Visor test.
Oh my.
3, 2, 1. Does not slide, but look.
What is this?
It folds down.
Oh.
So it's like a double fold, which I think is a super gimmick pass.
Okay, yeah. I'll give it that. Whoa.
Pull over to the side. I want to show you the top
Okay.
because the top is a little crazy.
Let's pull into this parking lot over here. Oh, visibility's great.
Oh,
Real good over here.
Fantastic. Okay.
Oh, I like how high it goes.
Just don't pull too fast.
Sorry.
Because on my
My bad.
350Z that breaks mine. Okay. I want you to close your eyes while I set it up, and I want you to take it down.
How about I just leave the car and just look at the forest?
No, just stay there with your eyes closed.
This beeping. Oh, because the car's running. I think it's because you have your headlights on, bro.
No.
No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes and I gotta figure this out later. Is this gonna hit my head?
No, I hope not. We don't know.
I'm just gonna duck.
And then I need you to plug your ears because this is a dead giveaway of what's going on. Are your ears plugged?
Yes, but I still hear a zipper. They're as plugged as I can get them.
Open. Open your eyes. You can go, okay.
So I definitely heard a zipper.
So how would you remove this top? What would you do first?
Okay, let's just see here. Is there clips? Is this?
Push it and pull that all the way back. More. Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
eh?
got it. So obviously there's two.
Yeah.
Because it's an old car. Okay, so now just...
Stop! If you fold it without unzipping this, it can shatter these.
Isn't this plastic?
Yes, but it does not like getting bent, especially in winter. So, do you see this little...
Zipper?
The string there? Where is it? There's a string.
There's a zipper here.
Okay, take that string. Hold on, let me get this.
Is it this zipper with the string?
Yes, 1 second.
Is it this?
When this came out, they were bragging that you could lower the top while inside the vehicle. Okay, pull that up all the way across.
Oh, my shoulder.
So you can drive with this down.
Oh, but
And
that's just gonna flap around unless you put a weight on it. Or
No,
something.
it doesn't, because no
Okay.
air gets in. And now you can pull it back. So just lift,
this?
just push back. You can drop it.
And then it folds back.
And then you take these little clips and you just push them forward.
Oh, because does that lock it into place at all?
No.
Okay.
And there is a tonneau that comes with it. I can go pick that up, but I haven't.
Tonneau. What's
It's like it's just like a leather cover that goes over this.
Oh, yeah, nice.
But that's for nerds.
Oh, because that would clip in here.
That's for nerds.
I mean, you're always gonna drive top down, so you probably should just put it up.
I got to park this thing outside.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
So did you fit with the top up?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't
I think you'll have trouble seeing street lights, but
Yep, probably.
that's about it.
All right, let's continue this journey.
Yeah, way better than high beams. That's
It
what I'm
worked.
talking about.
It
That's
worked.
what I'm talking about. Oh, look, neon.
Oh yeah, SRT4.
Speaking of that neon, I think his license plate is KFBR392, KFBR392.
KFBR392.
Oh, is that what it is?
That is my custom license plate from the movie MacGruber. I had to double up one of the letter when a neon made fun of him for his Miata, and he remembered the plate, and then his notes for beating the bad guy was just scribbles about that license plate, and then he eventually breaks the windows on that car and sets it on fire.
Bro, that was not a paid actor. Like, that was insane that actually happened. When's the last time you saw a neon SRT4?
Well, there wasn't an SRT4 in the movie.
Yes, but that one.
Yeah, that one was. That's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah,
Shout out. I think
yeah.
you had like your Mercedes wheels on it too.
I could have sworn it wasn't in the movie because I thought it had the hood scoop.
No, it's just a regular old crap one.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
so a few more things about this car. We have a front license plate,
Okay.
and it has damaged the bumper, so that's part of our repair thing.
Like behind it.
Whoever installed it had screws sticking into the bumper, but the Haggerty video, the Haggerty guy, Jason Camisa,
Oh, that guy.
the one that he used in his Miata video also had dents there. So whatever.
It's probably the bumper just warping over time.
No, it's because the screws were mounted in. I bent it farther away.
All right.
Yuri mechanic Tereshian. Then the back. The bumper there is saggy and wobbly from forever.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think it's been replaced. Dave's Garage thinks it has, but whatever. So there's some like ugliness to it.
Yeah?
I think the wheels are perfect. They're the stock Miata wheels, and I could not imagine putting any other wheel on an NA Miata.
If I had to guess, these are called snowflakes.
So they're based off like old like British wheels from the Lotus Elan or like the Spitfire or something. I don't really know.
Okay.
This whole car is based off that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But to us,
because this was like Japanese people trying to recreate the British
Yes.
roadster experience, but make it reliable.
well, I think American people who work for a Japanese company wanted to recreate the British stuff.
Got it.
A little bit. But for us, this is just video game and memes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, that's where I know this car from. So it's interesting to see those throwbacks. Do you like the looks of this overall?
Oh yeah, it looks great. Yeah, you can't hate on this thing.
All right, you need to legally try driving this without a passenger in it so you can experience, downhill a little bit. Don't stop too soon.
Yeah. Not right here. Oh, that's how you get out. I think I need to get my own weight out of here rather than Yuri's weight out of here. A touch faster, definitely not that fast.
No, they don't call
That
you.
was not from me.
They don't call you Miata patches for nothing.
That was not from
That
me.
was, man. That's where you started.
No, it wasn't.
Had to have been. Overall, did I get a good car for the price of $1?
Okay, if this cost $1 and it was drivable as a $1 car and certifiable on the road,
Could you turn down a $1 Miata?
it would be nearly impossible.
You can't. So I had to buy it. This is my wife's great uncle's Miata.
Ah, there's the ticket. That's how I got it for $1.
So Uncle Bernard gave me a call. He's like, Yuri, I'm finally ready to sell the Miata. Jacob was on the call with me, and I'm like, sure, how much? I don't know, $1. Deal.
Sold.
So I bothered him about this car like 6 years ago. We mentioned it in one of our old videos, and I'm like, there's probably a guy at a dealer ready to scoop it up because he's the original owner from 1990. So it's like a 34-year-old car.
Crazy.
What were the next steps? I called Mazda up, and I'm like, yo, when I went to the CX-70 launch, you guys had a CX-70 towing an old Mazda Cosmo or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's baloney when I saw that thing. I'm like, nobody's ever gonna tow their old Mazda with a new Mazda. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna tow my old Mazda with a new Mazda. Mazda Canada hooked me up with the car and a trailer, thanks Judd. They taught me how to trailer. I drove there, put it on the trailer, all myself, did all that stuff, strapped it down because it's got 2 tow hooks in the front, 2 in the back. Got it back to Dave's Garage in Burlington. The whole trip took me 17 hours from when I left my house to go pick it up to bring it back.
Yeah, okay.
And I did it. No coffee. I was cutting out coffee that day.
That's a good day for it.
Friggin' raw dogged it. Okay. Then I needed to get it repaired. So first it was Dave's Garage. We wanted him. He's a Miata specialist in Burlington. Shout out. I said, get it running, safetied properly, just a proper, safe car on the road. The Mazda dealership where it was serviced its whole life, the guy was like, it needs a new steering rack and some stuff. It's going to be like $3,500. I was like, all right.
Damn.
Damn.
And funny thing is, I was right. There was a service guy who wanted to buy the Miata there.
Of course.
But I scooped it from him. So shout out myself. And
Good
shout out
job.
the guys at Performance Mazda who knew me and helped me load this thing up. You guys were great. You guys took good care of Bernard the whole time you had it there. Really appreciate it. Guess how much the initial repairs were at Dave's garage. So what I got done was a power steering rack with an alignment, ball joints, tie rods, frame rail braces, fixed some oil leaks. I got all the fluids done, gaskets, a safety, and an appraisal.
Hang on, why did you need the frame rail braces?
I think that's just the thing they do. They bolt on at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't ask too many questions. I just play ball.
The Fox Body platform needs subframe braces that a lot of guys do. I haven't done it yet. I was just wondering why. Okay, all of that. Oh boy, $6,000?
$6,100.
Oh my God.
So a $1 Miata to get it on the road without towing it, without the gas for that, $6,100.
61 and $1.
Canadian.
Plus $1 American dollar.
And then I registered the car, then I insured the car, then I got a custom license plate, then I got free General tires because they're owned by Continental, so that's great. I had the tires installed at Kipling Tire. I had to pay for that. That day, I got a nail in the tire. They repaired it for me for free, so shout out Kipling Tire.
That's great, thank you guys.
I had an exhaust leak. I had to go to Hot Rod Scott's. He patched it up for free. Shout out Hot Rod Scott's.
Yo, thank you, Hot Rod Scott.
Corey, you're the best. I love you.
Next time, chop his muffler off because I DM'd him telling him to chop your muffler off, and he didn't do it.
No, this sounds perfect the way it is. Then I noticed a stone chip on the passenger side. Went to Auto Glass Works in Mississauga. Everyone on Instagram recommended Kenneth there. They're like, go to this guy, go to this guy. Him and his family hooked it right up. Shout out. Now that's not going to spread. That's all I really needed.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone who's helped Yuri out on this.
So if you think you can get a Miata for a better price, I think I got the world's cheapest Miata because a free Miata would not count. And you know what? I'm actually the very first car reviewer YouTuber to get a Miata.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like your car choices for buying are very not cliche at all.
Nobody's ever done it before.
No, you're so original. Like a NA Miata, nobody's bought. A 350Z drift car, nobody's bought before.
In the same color, Ben from Gears and Gasoline definitely didn't own both of these exact cars.
Yeah, no, you're the first person to definitely do this.
I know.
Yeah, it's really nice, man.
Go to tsb.truecar.com and find Miatas there.
Yes, definitely do that.
Old ones, new ones, N, A, B, and B, and C, and D, and D1, and D2, and D3.
They are sick.
Any Miata, even a Fiata. So then things I repaired on my own. The mirrors were seized up because they hadn't been adjusted. Sprayed it up very carefully, got the passenger one to work. Driver one snapped it, used a cool YouTube video to fix that up.
Nice.
So shout out that YouTube video. The trunk had a little bit of like water leaking in there somehow, so I pulled the spare tire out, pulled the bottom thing out, dried it out, and I just try to make sure after a rainfall I double check it.
Okay.
A lot of trunk room.
It is actually really pretty good for the size of this car.
Fun thing about a 1990 Miata, there is no trunk release. You just need to use the key.
Okay.
91 did have a trunk release in this glove box, but that's it. So now for the rest of the broken things. Like this is pretty drivable, right?
It's totally drivable. Like you could, no problem driving this thing. So far from what I'm seeing mechanically.
Yeah, so this has 230,000 kilometers on it.
Not bad.
It is still alive and it was driven in winter because it was rust protected every single year.
Oh, it's still there.
It has pounds and pounds of oil. Every time it rains, it leaks on my driveway. It's friggin' disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
So I need to solve that. I need to get rid of it. I washed them off today on the way. I just
power wash it somewhere.
You know when they say don't use brushes at the car wash?
Yeah, you're the brush.
It's because of this car.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's on the list. The other things, the radio surround is cracked and this is loose. Need to replace that.
Can we talk about the rustiness, or is that coming later?
That's coming with the body.
Sorry.
The stock deck has a cassette player which does not work. I want a stock deck with a cassette player that does work.
Does the radio work?
It does work.
Okay.
The speakers suck, but it's 1990 Miata, so whatever.
By the way, I do love your gauges. These gauges look amazing.
Yeah, I think the chrome rings were from Spitfire.
Ah.
But to us, chrome rings are from Miata.
Yeah. This is sick.
What the hell is a Spitfire even anyways?
No idea. I think that's an airplane, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think they made it like a British car after.
Yeah.
So next up, I need to fix this armrest thing, put like a cup holder or something there. This, I do not know if it locks. It's a little wobbly, but I'm not going to bother. The glove box, I couldn't get it to lock, but I'm not going to bother with that either.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to do anything about the missing gas pedal cover. I might just leave it like that because whatever.
I feel like I have more grip with the rust.
As for bodywork, there is rust on the inner rear fenders, but not too much, so I want to get that banged out right away.
Not too much?
It's just like surface rust. Like, there's no holes.
Okay, all right.
There's a little bit of rust on the inner door jamb, so I'm going to deal with that too at the same time. I want to fix the wrinkly weather sealing because it's very gross.
I was gonna say, you got a little bit of bacon in the front over there.
I hate it. And there's warpiness at the back bumper. I don't know if I can fix that or if I need to replace that.
I feel like you should just put a piece of wood behind it, take a heat gun to it, and let it like mold to the wood.
I'm gonna take it to a guy.
Yeah, well,
okay.
When I
do the rust, I'm gonna ask him if he can, what else he can do.
All right.
There's also that rear cover that got backed into by a Dodge Ram. Back in the day, somebody tried to like putty it together.
Yep.
I've got a replacement one that'll get repainted when I do some body work. I'm not gonna do much body work, just enough.
This is kind of sounding like my Fox body area, where it gets out of control, it spirals way out of what anyone expected really quickly.
Yeah, shut up.
Which is why I don't want to do that again.
Subscribe if you appreciate, this is my redemption for my Civic and my Subaru Forester.
It is. And because of how much I've spent on the Fox and other cars, I can't say anything about this. So far, pretty reasonable.
The hood has a tiny dent from, I think, someone putting the prop rod in the wrong spot or something else, or something falling on it. I don't know.
Okay.
The rear trunklet has a little dent. I don't know. Maybe if I'm going to get that paintless dent removed, but I'm not going to like putty and repaint. I don't really care.
Yep.
The driver's side door has a scuff. It has a little dent at the bottom. The passenger fender has some yellowing, which I don't understand what's going on, and that's pretty much it. Besides needing a detail on the interior, like look how much dust is on these.
No,
like,
I know
stuff.
that's fine. It's old car things.
Yeah.
I'm used to all that stuff. The
And
Fox
then
body had all that.
And then the armrest has like a little bit of a thing, but I could live with that.
Yeah, exactly. No, dude, it's for $1. It's not bad.
Yeah, and then when I got the windshield fixed, I wanted it stayed fixed because we got like old school stickers on it. We got CAA plus stickers on the side,
Yeah, it's very a period correct, I would say.
The guy I got it from lined up his ability, like losing his ability to drive this with deferred maintenance perfectly to give it as a $1 car, and I appreciate that. Bernard, thanks so much. I'm having a great time with it.
Yes, I'm also having a great time with it. Thank you, Bernard.
So then a couple other Miata things, why Miatas are cool. Like, why do you like Miatas?
I mean, they're just fun to drive.
But like before you drove one, did you like Miatas?
No, not at all. I actually didn't care for them whatsoever.
Okay, the very first car I learned how to drive manual on was Sherry's Miata from Car Help Corner.
Okay.
So shout out Sherry. He misses his Miata all the time, so he's gonna get to drive this soon. There was a Miata in MacGruber. I thought that was hilarious. But before that, you know a movie had a Miata?
No.
Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah,
When
okay.
it baits the guys out to drive it in the mullet, and he's got to get to the bar first, and then whatever, all that kind of stuff.
Yo, by the way, this shifter, this transmission, I'm really enjoying this experience.
It's so nice.
It's great.
It's perfect stock.
I like how low it is, too.
Those guys who put like big katanas and dumb stuff, like, you can just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it.
I appreciate modding those cars.
Yeah.
If you're in your 20s, but I'm not.
Yo, also
I'm almost 40.
mod all your cars.
I'm not modding anything. And then, lastly, after we drove Miatas nonstop in GT Sport, totally fell in love with them, and all the NDs we drove.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to wrap this like the one.
I was gonna ask.
If maybe in a while, if I turn into a race car and a cage it, proper race car, yeah, I'll make it look like that. But if it's a road car, I'm keeping it like this, I think.
Because like
white.
To peel that off later, you'd just take all the paint with it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of can.
And speaking of the paint, the front is so dirty that like there is grease and grime baked into the paint. Like I don't think anyone could save that. No detailer could pull that out.
Yeah, like I would attempt it with a clay bar and stuff, but because it's like single stage paint, I don't know that much about single stage paint.
Yeah, it's risky. I'm just.
And for those of you that don't know, that means there's literally no clear coat. It's just paint.
The clear coat is in the thing.
Yeah.
And as for memorabilia, the only memorabilia I have currently for white Miatas is a Sandy Barbie car that my daughter plays with.
Nice.
So I have that, and I have the white Fiat Barbie car to match my Fiat that's not back from the shop yet, and I have a yellow SSR to match my Prowler as close as possible because there never was a yellow Prowler Barbie car. So I think that's pretty much everything. Do you have any more questions about the Mazda Miata? We got roll-up windows,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have questions.
Does it suit me?
Yes. I was just kind of blown away by you not wanting cliche things. You bought the most cliche car possible, but
it was in my family.
Exactly.
This is the coolest family inheriting car, and it was from my wife's side.
Yeah.
It was from my wife's grandma's sister's husband.
You literally didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I'm keeping this as like a survivor of the car for the family. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just keeping it alive. Bernard is super stoked on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love being a Miata guy. Like, obviously it's a little sketchy. You're driving like a tin can go-kart.
Yeah.
That part's a little like, ooh.
It's fine.
But, drive carefully, keep your eyes up.
Yeah, keep
it's
old
really
90s roadsters alive with manual transmissions, please. And by you guys watching this video, you're also helping keep 90s Roadsters alive, because that's the only way we can do that is through the income we generate through this channel to pay for all these repairs.
Okay, you know what's bad? So my neighbor across the street, her brother has an RX-7 RX-8, sorry, that I'm looking to scoop up if he's ever done with it. Because I love that white RX-8 we drove from Mazda.
Yeah.
And then my neighbor up the street, his son, he's 90, his son's like 60 something, has a mint twin turbo RX-7 that he's putting me first in line when he's done driving it.
Oh no.
So I might get like, all the cool ones.
I don't know how we're gonna pay for all these repairs, Yuri.
Do you know how much this car cost base, brand new in US dollars in 1990?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna guess $9,000.
$13,800.
Not bad guess.
And I feel like this one had slight upgrades because it looks like I have that LSD, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then I feel one more cool thing before we end off the video. Roll down your window.
Okay. Nice.
Gently though, because it feels fragile.
It does.
And now put your arm out.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. I can probably touch the wheel from here.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for notificationing. Thanks for enabling me to buy a Miata. If y'all ever see me and you want to sit in the Miata, sit in it. If you see me drive by, do this and I'll flip my headlights. That's the one thing I do want to get, is a winking headlight mod.
Oh, mod.
But I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yo, I think you should just spend our repair budget and just supercharge this thing, turbocharge it, send it to the moon.
Absolutely.
Rods through the block.
Absolutely never. It is staying like this forever.
Oh, man. All right, cool.
Thanks for watching. See you guys at the Yuri buys an RX-8, Yuri buys an RX-7 video.
You bought a lot of cars this year.
Did you know that the dealership that I used to take my CX-5 to is where that guy takes his RX-7? They know about him and they're also trying to scoop that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means it's a good car because they want it as well.
Yeah. They call me Yuri Dealer Scoop Tereshin.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.